Hey guys, it is Thursday here. As you know, got the plumber in fixing the toilet thing. Just in case you didn't watch the last episode, needed to replace the float valve, but the shut-off thing wouldn't work. So we got a guy in. Anyways, after that, I'm applying for my repayment assistance again. You know, it's that time of the year. Actually, I only have like $5,000 left on the loan, so that's kind of nice. I think it's all gonna get forgiven soon, so I'm not really too worried about it. But yeah, other than that, I gotta cover another thing in cardboard, another chair. Yeah, but I'm mostly out of this paper tape, so gotta go to the Dollarama and get some more. It's looking like a pretty nice day outside, not too hot. Perfect day for bike riding. Not that I really did much bike riding. Pretty much just went over to the Dollarama, got a couple rolls of this tape, and browsed around a little bit if they have any neat toys, which they kind of didn't really have anything that cool. So yeah, you never know. I mean, they had some Sonic stuff, but yeah. And I got some other decorative fruits. You know, when I picked up the chairs, not all the apples were in the apple basket, so just in case they need some more, it was $2. Why not get some more apples? And yeah, went home, took care of that other chair, and I kind of just took it easy for the rest of the day, honestly. So yeah, Friday afternoon, I'm gonna meet up with Alex at Ikea. So I'm taking a bike share over there. Pretty convenient. Not have to worry about a bike being locked up outside. Who knows how long we're gonna be in this Ikea. Yeah, Alex, he came at like pretty much the same time that I was here, like a minute after. So pretty convenient timing. Testing out the beds. Classic, have a blackout curtain ads next to all the bright lights on the ceiling. That's funny. Good advertising there. But yeah, picked out some stuff. Basically just needs a bed and a computer workstation kind of set up. He says his place is pretty small, so we just started off with the basics. And oh yeah, got some raspberry drink. That was tasty. And then we showed a guy on the second floor, and he plugged everything into the computer, and we picked the delivery day. That's right, Alex is getting his stuff on June 3rd, I believe, on Tuesday. So that'll be perfect. He should have his key by then, and he'll get the basics in for his apartment. So that's pretty cool. And yeah, now we're taking the subway over to Adam and Don's. Yeah, there was a pigeon in here. It's kind of like, what does that pigeon do to live? Where do you get water, pigeon? Well, who knows? But yeah, we're gonna chill at Adam and Don's place. They're actually not here today, but I don't know, we're just gonna watch TV and play some Elden Ring Night Rain. That's right, Night Rain came out today or maybe yesterday. And yeah, Elden Ring is a pretty popular game. Seems like they're doing a bit of an asset flip, which that's smart to me. I feel like a lot of devs don't reuse their assets enough. Anything to keep the cost of making a game low. So it is reflected in the final price as well. They're reusing a lot of bosses and stuff, but it's not a full price game. It's actually kind of multiplayer focused. But we were playing some single player stuff there, just to get a feel for it. Then we went and ate some sushi. That was pretty tasty. And then when we went back in, we were trying out some of the multiplayer just with random people. And this is definitely a lot easier to just have 3 people going up and stabbing the boss constantly. Yeah, you can definitely get a lot further with people just working as a team. And it seemed pretty fun to me. You know, it seems like you level up pretty quick, and the game will just give you cool weapons and stuff pretty fast compared to the regular Elden Ring. So it is kind of a neat system. I don't know. It seems like the kind of game where if you want to like chill out with some pals, it's fun to play, kind of thing. Whereas like, I don't know, it's not like a Helldivers 2 situation where I've just been playing that occasionally on my own. I mean, maybe it is a Helldivers 2 situation. Anyways, Alex headed out. I kind of have to use the washroom, but I was like, you know, I gotta chill out a little bit before that happens. I didn't want to start biking home and then need to use the washroom, so kind of just watch some YouTube videos for a while. Yeah, these guys were eating potatoes, and I was like, huh, potatoes. Potatoes are great. But, yeah. Anyways, around midnight, I went and got a bike share bike and riding along the Danforth. Kind of forgot it was Friday, so I was like, there's gonna be a ruckus out here. But I got a high five from a lad. That was kind of funny. Seemed happy. And further down on Danforth, I was like, oh, here's a bunch of dudes running around about something. Which I was kind of like, what is going on? And yeah, it kind of seemed like a bit of a fight breaking out. I don't know if it's really a fight. It's just like one guy beating up this dude. Which I was like, damn. What'd this guy even do? It didn't seem like he was actually hitting him that hard. Like, he didn't get knocked out or anything. Just kind of whacking him around. But I'm glad this orange shirt guy came over and was like, knock it off. Yeah. One of the guys was like, don't tag my building. So I guess that's what it was about. He was doing some street tagging. Which, a little bit like, come on, dude, it's midnight on a Friday. Like, yeah, there's going to be a ton of people out. So, like, why would you do that now at like the busiest time of night? But also, like, I don't know, what gives you the right to just beat up a kid? A little bit effed. Kind of regret not sticking around to give him the video in case he felt so inclined to press charges on that guy, because I don't know, maybe you have a case. That's Canada for you, you know. The police are never around when you need them, and when they are around, they're blocking a bike lane and not stopping other people from blocking the bike lane. But in a weird way, it is kind of like, I don't know, you getting your slap on a wrist directly, and hopefully that's enough punishment. But also, like, not a very serious punishment. Like, hopefully that kid's alright. Didn't seem like he got hit that hard. Like, you know, he stood up afterwards and mostly was like, my phone. So, if your phone is your biggest concern, like, I think he's okay. Hopefully. I don't know.